Of turn number 4. We are racing Dwarf Cars. Heat race number 1 is underway. Girls are going to hold on to that lead spot. Stair step 3 wide formation there briefly on the exit of turn number 2. And it's going to be Travis Girls are going to lead lap number 1. Bob Lang spinning out in 3 and 4, but we stay green as he keeps it going. Not sure if there's something broke on the 28, but we will stay green. Josh King gonna get that lead spot on the second lap over Travis Gurgel, Rod Glenny, Camden Robustelli, Jacob Daniels, and then Bob Lang. Josh King working the top side of the racetrack in the 9S. Rod Glenny taking over that second place spot there briefly. 3 wide for second place. Robustelli stuck it in there on the bottom side, but unable to advance his position. Now he's going to go top shelf in 3 and 4. Rod Glenny going to hold on to that second place spot over Travis Gurgel at the start finish line. Now Gurgel going to get around Glenny for second. Here comes Robustelli now, trying to make it a 3-horse race for second. So close at the line. Travis Gurgel going to take over second place. Here comes Robustelli now, but Glenny's rolling the bottom pretty good in 1 and 2 as Jacob Daniels spinning out in 3 and 4 or 1 and 2. And we go yellow as we're going to have 5 down and 3 laps to go. Josh King had just turned fast lap in this heat. Time on the exit of turn number 4. Josh King fires him off. We are back to racing action. That second place battle still underway now as Rod Glenny going to hold on to second. 2 to go that time around. Camden Robustelli getting around Travis Gurgel for that third place spot as go down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4. Josh King will see the white flag this time around. Oh, Travis Gurgel getting back around Camden Robustelli. Slide job from Robustelli. No, not going to go to the top, but he's going to stay committed to the bottom side. That is for third place right now. Short slider coming from Robustelli. He's going to get that third place spot as Josh King gets the win. Rod Glenny second, Camden Robustelli third, Travis Gurgel fourth, Jacob Daniels fifth, and Bob Lang rounds out your finishing order. Looking for the green this time on the exit of turn number 4. We are racing. Josh Rogers with a good start. Looks like Chris Wright might have spun the tires a little bit. There comes Bryson Smith now looking to the inside of Josh Rogers. Here on lap number 1, Bryson Smith. No, it's going to be Josh Rogers going to lead lap number 1. But Bryson Smith getting through 3 and 4 a lot better than Josh Rogers as Vinny DeBenedetti getting around Gary Wegner for that third place spot. DeBenedetti up to third. And Wegner, Chris Wright, Paul Haslow. It's still Bryson Smith out front. Josh Rogers in the 2. DeBenedetti starting to close in on these guys. Bryson Smith still starting to stretch out his lead. About a 9/10 of a second is the distance. Over Josh Rogers, making a full second now over Josh Rogers. Rogers might have found some speed in 1 and 2, starting to creep in a little bit. It was 1 second was the distance. Oh, 3 and 4, he gets a little bit loose. 1.1 seconds. Bryson Smith putting a 10th on the field. It's still Bryson Smith, Josh Rogers, Vinny DeBenedetti, Gary Wegner, Chris Wright, Paul Haslow. Bryson Smith just going purple on the screen. 1.9 seconds is the distance now. For Bryson Smith. White flag this time for Smith. Working his way through 1 and 2 for the final time, and down the back straightaway he goes. Bryson Smith out to a 2-second lead over Josh Rogers. Vinny DeBenedetti out of 3 and 4. Bryson Smith gets the win. Josh Rogers second, Vinny DeBenedetti third, Gary Wegner fourth, Chris Wright going to finish in that 5th place spot, and Paul Haslow finishing in 6th. Looks like one more heat race for the Dwarf cars. Doing a fantastic job in the Dwarf car division. Green flag is out for the final heat race for the Dwarf cars. Trevor Coates going to get the jump over Steve Heisen. Here comes Robert Hush, though, in the 44. Trevor Coates going to lead lap number 1. Robert Hush second. Steve Heisen and Tanner Kerr battling for that 3rd place spot. Here comes Robert Hush now. Robert Rush, excuse me, getting that race lead. Tanner Kerr going to follow right along with him, taking over 2nd place over Trevor Coates. And then it's Heisen Raymond. That is your running order right now. Robert Rush trying to hold off the hard-charging Tanner Kerr. Kerr beautifully working the bottom side of the racetrack in the 43. It's still Robert Rush, then Tanner Kerr. Trevor Coates, Steve Heisen. Kerr really right on the rear bumper of Robert Rush. Kerr not going to switch lanes, going to go top shelf in 3 and 4. Great battle for that lead spot between Robert Rush and Tanner Kerr. Kerr wanting to run the bottom in 1 and 2. Picks up lose about a half a car length on the exit of turn number 2, but made right up as they go down into 3 and 4. Oh, Kerr getting to the outside wall. Able to get off the wall, though, as they work their way down into 1 and 2. 2 to go that time around for Robert Rush. White flag. Robert Rush going to see the flag first from flagman Rick Daniels. As Robert Rush, Tanner Kerr, Trevor Coates, Steve Heisen, Jamie Raymond. Into 3, out of turn number 4 for the final time. Robert Rush going to get the win. Tanner Kerr going to finish in 2nd. Trevor Coates finishes 3rd. Steve Heisen 4th. And Jamie Raymond going to finish in that 5th place spot.